Hello students, today we are gonna start maths paper 1 which is non-calculator code. Okay, so let's solve the past paper. This is the paper of 2025 as you can see, and we have only 1 hour and 30 minutes. This time the paper number 1 is the non-calculator. Okay, so be careful and try to solve fast as much as possible. Okay, so question number 1 is Kim takes part in a race that covers a total distance of 2000 meter. So this is the total distance 2000 meter, and she cycles 17,875 meters and run the remaining distance. Okay, so this is the total distance. How much it is? 20,000 meter, right? Kim bicycle, she covers 17,875. Okay, suppose up to there. So we have to find the left area. How much leftover distance she have to cover by run. Okay. So how can we find this? This is so easy. So just subtract it. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 20,000, 17,875. Just subtract it. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 7 is 2. 9 minus 8 is 1. 9 minus 7 is 2. That's it. So work out the distance Kim runs. So how much meters she runs? 2,125 meters. Okay. Now, part B. Write the number in words. So in words, it is 17,000, right? 17, THOUSA, and it's 17,800 and 75. 75. That's it. Write the number, this one, correct to the nearest 100, right? Nearest 100. In 100, we have 2 0 and 1. So just compare with the 100. Okay, just focus on only that part. Suppose we have number 17,875, nearest 10 number, sorry, nearest 100. So let me know the middle number from 800 to 900 is what? 850, right? If the number is 850 or more than this, so we will round up to 900. And suppose if the number is less than 850, suppose like 849, 46, 47, 36, 38, 10, whatever, right? Less than 850, so we will round it 800. So which number is 75? 75 is more than 50, right? So we will round to 900. So after rounding this number, we will have 17,900. Okay, because 875 is greater than 850. Okay, next, the diagram shows the net of a solid. Okay, this is an open solid. So as you can see, the base is in a square shape, right? This is your square shape. And if we, cover all these 4 triangles, this, and that, so we can make a pyramid. So what type of pyramid is it? Square pyramid, right? square pyramid. Now, for this solid, write down the number of vertices. How many vertices? I'm in the corner. So as you can see, there are on the base, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 corners are there. But if we join all the triangles at the top, so we will get one apex. 4 corners plus 1 apex. So how many vertices? Total we have 5 vertices. Okay. Moving to the next. Question number 3. The number n is both a multiple of 12 and a square number. N is what? N is a multiple of 12, but it is a square number. Okay. 12 is given. 12 is definitely inside the n. So first n equals 12. This is what given, right? I am explaining in very detail. Why? Because I am a teacher, right? I don't have to, solve in just 1 hour and 30 minutes. I can, but I am not doing this because my purpose is to explain each question in very details. Okay, if you know the base, the details, then you can solve very fast. Okay, I can solve. I know what is the answer of this. The answer is 36. But if I write 36 is the answer, so I think you cannot get it better, right? That's why I'm explaining. Okay, so try to understand me. This is not your wasting of time. Okay. So the answer is 36, but how? The question is how. So for how, you need to understand why I am taking too much time for solving this. Okay. My purpose is not just finish in just 1 hour and 30 minutes. You have to finish it. And when you can, after so many practice. After lots of practice, you will be able to solve this. But how can you do this, the practice? First, you should know what the question is saying and understand the question first, and then you need to solve. Okay, you cannot write direct the answer. Okay. Move on the question. So 12, just do factorization of 12. 2 times 2 times 3. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 3 is 12, right? Here we have 12. But we know two things about the n. It is a multiple of 12, which is 2. But it is also a square number. So how can we get the square number? You know very well, for a square number, we need pairs of numbers, right? Pair of two things. So here we can see we have pair of 2 already, but 3 is alone. So by what number I should multiply? Think about it. This is too much easy. What number I should take with 3? Obviously 3, right? Now multiply 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 3 is 12, 12 times 3 is 36, right? Now this is 36. And let's check this is a perfect square or not. 63, 36 is a perfect square of 6. So the value of n is 36, right? A coin is made of mixture of tin, copper and lead. Tin, copper and zinc. The table shows the percentage of each metal used. So the metal is tin, copper and zinc. Percentage tin. As you can see, the copper is in too much amount. The great in the big amount actually. So because all things in percentage means what one thing come in your mind? 100, right? So this is so much easy. You need to just subtract from the 100. 100 minus 96.5 plus 0.4. First add and subtract from the 100 for getting the value of percentage. Okay. 100 minus, add it. So after adding it, 96.549. Okay. 100 minus 96.9. It is 3.1. So percentage of K, right? So K is what? 3.1 will be in percentage. Don't forget to write percentage. Otherwise, your marks will be deducted. Okay. Suppose this is for marks 2. So you may get only 1 marks if you missed to write the fraction. Okay. Don't forget. Next. Here are 4 numbers card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There are 4 numbers. Using each card once. We cannot use one number 2 times. Okay. Write down the number between 3020 and 3200. So 3020 to 3200. Okay. And we have these 4 numbers. So how can we do this? First, we have to start with the 3. Agree with me? We cannot start with 0, 1 or 5 because this is our range, right? This is what? Our range. So we have to start with the 3. So right at first place, the first digit, it would be 3, right? And the second number would be 0 or 2. Or the between number also we can take 1 as well, right? Because 1 is lies between 0 to 2. Okay, 0, 1, 2. But unfortunately, 2 is not there in this card, right? 2 is not there. So we will focus on 0 and 1. Fix 0, 3, 0 and 3, 1, right? Are left 1, 5 and 5, 1. So first I'm gonna write 1, 5 and 3, 0. Fix the 3, 0 and write 5, 1. Okay. Now the second condition. After fixing 3 and 1, if I fix 3 and 1, so the other numbers we have 0, 5 we can write or 3, 5, sorry, 3, 1, 5, 0. Is there any number possible? No, not at all. There are only 4 numbers possible. Now, this is not your answer. See, here is the range which is given. The range must be from 3020. And if you see very carefully, the first option is not belonging in the range, right? In this range. Because the starting number is 3020, which is bigger to this one. Okay, so we can not include the first. And what about 3051? Yes, it may lie. Actually, it will lie in the range 3105. Yes, this is also lying in the range 3150, also lying in the range. So the answer is there are 3 numbers. Actually, using each card one, write down 1 number. It is asking only about the 1 number. You may choose any one, but I am writing the all, right? 3051, you can write 3105 or 3150. Okay, you may choose any one because it is asking about only 1 number. Okay, but it has no only one option, right? It has a multiple answer. So sometimes, students get confused. They will think, is there are multiple answer or not? Because There is no any mention it has a multiple answer, but you have to choose only one number. So you have to use your presence of mind in your exam in just 1 hour and 30 minutes is there. Okay. So be careful and don't be nervous. Keep calm and just focus on question and what question is saying, right? First understand the question and then try to solve. If you have any query, so please let me know, and I'm gonna start this series and I will solve all the past papers related IGCSE 0580 core as well as extended. Okay. So if you want more videos like that, so please let me know. Otherwise, I may think you are not, interested for this series. So hope you will like. Thanks for now. See you in the next class. Till then, take care and thanks.